Listen up. If you've ever looked at your bank account and thought, this message is for you, because there's a product out there that costs just 33 cents to make, but it's sold for over $100 a bottle. And last year, it made over $600 million. And the wild part is not even that special. The real secret ain't the product, it's the marketing. And today, I'm going to show you how to use it to build your own income machine. Most people, they get it twisted. They think you need a fancy website, a big budget, the perfect logo. Let me tell you something. You start scrappy hungry with fire in your belly. Forget the bells and whistles. Forget the vanity metrics. What you need is a product that solves a real problem, a product that people are dying to throw their money at. Don't get lost in the sauce trying to be perfect. Perfection is the enemy of progress. You need to get your product out there, get it in front of people who need it. That's where direct response marketing comes in. It's about creating a message so powerful, so irresistible that people have no choice but to take action right now. Think about it. What's the one thing your ideal customer is struggling with? What keeps them up at night? Find that pain point and offer them a solution they can't refuse. Don't worry about being slick or polished. Be real, be authentic, be passionate about solving their problem. Remember, you're not building a museum here. You're building a movement. You're building a tribe of loyal customers who believe in what you're selling. So forget the fancy stuff. Forget the distractions. Focus on the fundamentals. A killer product, a message that converts, and the drive to make it happen. Get scrappy, get hungry, and watch your income soar. Listen, I see so many entrepreneurs out there. They spend all their time and money on a logo, on branding, on trying to look like the big dogs. But here's the thing, a logo doesn't mean a damn thing if you're not making sales. A brand isn't built overnight. It's built on trust, on results, on delivering on your promises. You want to know the real secret to building a powerful brand? It's simple. Focus on building a sales engine first. Forget the fancy branding exercises. Forget the marketing gurus. Get your hands dirty and figure out what makes people buy. Test different messages, different offers, different channels. Find what resonates with your audience, what makes them pull out their wallets and say, yes. That's how you build a brand that matters. That's how you create a loyal following that will be with you for the long haul. Remember, you earn the right to brand later, after you've proven that you can deliver. So put in the work, build a sales engine that converts, and watch your brand soar to new heights. Let me tell you something. The biggest mistake I see entrepreneurs make is trying to do too much at once. They've got a million ideas, a million products, a million different audiences they're trying to reach. And you know what happens? They end up spreading themselves too thin and they achieve nothing. Listen up. If you want to succeed, you need to focus on one thing. Pick one product, one message, one audience, and go all in. Don't get distracted by the shiny objects. Don't get sidetracked by the next big thing. Focus on mastering that one product, on crafting the perfect message for your ideal customer. Become obsessed with understanding their needs, their desires, their pain points, and then sell that product like your life depends on. Remember, you don't need a million products to be successful. You just need one product that solves a real problem and the unwavering focus to sell it like crazy. So pick your lane, stay in your lane, and dominate that lane. Chapter 4, Micro Influencers. Win. Now, let's talk about getting the word out. You don't need $1 million marketing budget to make noise. In fact, you can achieve incredible results by partnering with the right people. And I'm not talking about chasing after celebrities or mega influencers with millions of followers. I'm talking about the power of micro influencers. These are people in your niche with smaller but highly engaged audiences. They've built trust and credibility with their followers, and their recommendations carry weight. Find these micro influencers, the ones who genuinely love your product, and empower them to spread the word. Offer them generous affiliate commissions. Give them the tools and resources they need to succeed, and watch the magic happen. Remember, people buy from people they trust. So find your tribe, build relationships with the right influencers, and watch your sales skyrocket. Chapter 5. Simplify to sell. In this day and age, people are bombarded with choices. They're overwhelmed with information, with options, with decisions to make. And you know what happens when people get overwhelmed? They freeze. They do nothing. That's why it's crucial to simplify your message, to make it crystal clear what you're offering and why it matters. Don't clutter your website with a million different products or offers. Focus on one main offer, your flagship product, the one that delivers the most value. Make it bold, make it benefit driven, and make it ridiculously easy to buy. Remember, clarity breeds confidence. So eliminate the distractions, simplify your message, and watch your conversion rates soar. Chapter 6, back end is king. Listen, anyone can make a one-time sale, but the real money, the real long-term success comes from building a business that generates recurring revenue. That's why the back end of your business, what happens after the sale, is absolutely critical. Ask yourself, what happens after someone buys your product? Do you have an upsell offer that can provide even more value? Is there a reason for them to come back in 30 days and buy again? Can you bundle your products together and offer a membership or subscription service? Remember, it's cheaper to sell to an existing customer than to acquire a new one. So focus on building a back end that keeps your customers engaged, coming back for more, and telling their friends about you. That's how you create a sustainable business that generates consistent profits. Chapter 7, closing thoughts. We've covered a lot of ground today, but here's the bottom line. Building a successful online business doesn't require magic. It doesn't require a fancy degree or a trust fund. It requires grit, determination, and the willingness to put in the work. You have everything you need within you right now to achieve your goals. You have the power to create a product that people love, to craft a message that converts, and to build a brand that stands the test of time. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let self-doubt sabotage your dreams. Take action, stay consistent, and never, ever give up. The world is waiting for your brilliance. Now go out there and make it happen. Unleash your inner empire builder. Now, if you're ready to build your own digital empire, grab my free ebook, The Ultimate Guide to AI in Digital Marketing, right now at theultimateguidetoAIindigitalmarketing.com. Because the next $600 million idea might just be sitting in your notes. Let's get it.